Hey, my wonderful Leo Divine Feminine Placements, Christina here, Ginger Mama, coming at you with your July extended Tarotscope. I apologize for it being uploaded late. I had a lot going on earlier this month in my personal life, but in the future, I hope to have them posted earlier. Um, so yeah, what do you need to know right now for the next 2 weeks? I feel like you Divine Feminines, what's going on here? You're heartbroken over a love situation. You're just sick over it. You're so in those emotions, especially right now. We're in Cancer season. We had this full moon. It's like pushing down on you. And you're like, what do I do? What do I do? And I feel like some of you are looking to like this other person to somehow give you clarity or save you in some way. No, you got to save yourself. You got to heal yourself. You got to get out of that yourself. And before I get more into the cards, I want to talk about what I was channeling for you, which was this. How do we give others self-care? Right? And how do we give ourselves self-care? Are you over giving to someone? Are you trying to save someone? Are you trying to tell them exactly how to love you instead of you just loving yourself and allowing this person to just be themselves, and then you meet in the middle if it's meant to be and trust source? I know that's much easier said than done, but that's what I think you're supposed to be focusing on right now. Also, ASMR, like the sound stuff, especially if you're on TikTok or YouTube, you can look this up. But I feel like that'd be significant for you. It might help you if you're having sleeping difficulties or anything like that. I absolutely love it. I feel like it's just like a massage for my mind, and it's the people that have the microphones and they put all the stuff over it and make noise. And I know it looks kind of goofy, but I'm telling you, it is amazing. It can give you full body like goosebumps or chills or tingles as well, which is common with counterparts in separation as well. But every time you feel that, that is literally your DNA like upgrading, activating. You're literally changing the way you feel, the way you operate, your frequency. So you might consider something like that, maybe a sound bath too, or just like gentle music. In my room, I have like a little waterfall feature. It's very small. I love to fall asleep to that. That's very helpful. So Wheel of Fortune reverse, again, you're just stuck. And you're stuck because you keep ruminating on a situation that you know needs to stop and end. It also might be blocking your finances. And I get it, you're Leos, you're fixed placements. You're like dug in there. You're like, no, I'm dedicated. This is my person. And like, look, that's beautiful. But at the same time, if someone's not equally going to give to you, then don't be that fixed in that way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to stay there come hell or high water, right? You don't deserve wishy-washy energy. And I feel like many of you right now, especially this full moon energy, you're being called to release anger around this. I feel like some of you, it's like you haven't tapped into that fiery Queen of Wands there. That's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, right? And I'm an Aries sun. I get it, you guys. Tap into this anger of this person really fucked with my head, with my heart. They fucked me over. And what I want you to do is channel that, right? Write about it, journal, punch a pillow, take a hammer out and some dirt or a shovel and like really channel that energy. Maybe work out, like move your body and set the intent. Like, don't go take this out on anyone. Don't go blow up on anyone. I mean, I know fire signs, I'm guilty of it too. We have a sharp tongue, you know, we say the words sometimes, we get mad. That happens, forgive yourself, move forward. But then focus that energy in that way and release this connection. Say, I forgive this person. I forgive myself for not having better boundaries, and ask yourself that. The only way you got here was by allowing this person to come in and love bomb you with no commitment, no stability, no true conversation. And then they boomerang back whenever they want and you allow them in your space. Do not do that energetically. Do not do that in 3D. If they want you, they show up, they commit, they communicate exactly clearly what it is they want. And then you get to decide. But I'm telling you right now, if you want to be the Empress does not wait. The Empress does not try to save others. The Empress plants their own garden and manifests their own shit, which many of you right now, you're not protecting your own manifestations, your own garden, your own energy, because you're still somehow holding on to this. And understand, if it's a true twin connection, you don't have to put in any hard work, okay? You don't. It's not your job to save the Emperor. It's their job to rise as the Emperor. And you got to trust that. You got to trust God. God got you here, right? What makes you think that source can't get them to where they need to be? But don't wait. Move on with your life. And if they show up too late because they didn't want to do the work, then so be it. But you've got to cut that energy, guys. And I know it's hard. I know. Trust me, I know. But again, right now, the next 2 weeks of Cancer season is a great time to release those emotions, whatever comes up for you. Anger, rage, sadness, grief, whatever it is. Take some time by yourself. Don't turn to friends or family. Don't get all codependent. Do this with yourself, with source, okay? Release yourself of this block that you have, that you can't let this go. You can. All right? And as you let this go, you're going to be feeling better, especially as we approach the end of the month, the 28th. We're moving into Leo season, which is your season, you guys. Happy birthday coming up. You're going to be feeling much better. But right now, look, death with strength. You've got to kill these old cycles. You got to collect your strength. And the only way we gain strength is through action. And action is literally setting a boundary, speaking the truth, moving forward. If you'd like, there's free blogs in my on my website, gingermama.com, free blogs about the twin flame journey and also about how to release, right? Text examples if you haven't done that yet. Because the more you hang around this person, the more they pull away a little bit, and they're in and they're out and they're in, and you get more and more frustrated. So don't do that. Say, hey, we have a connection. I really feel this. Like, I really want to move this forward. And if they can't do that, you're gone. You're gone. If they step back with a simple text, hey, what's up? Why are you engaging? The response should be, oh, that's really nice. Do you want to get together and discuss our connection? And if the answer is no, then you're gone. They get zero access to you. Zero. Okay? They don't get to know where you are, what you're doing, if you're with anyone else. Anything. Nothing. Okay? You really got to get in that place, that strength, that lion energy. Channel that Leo card. You have infinite strength. Access it. As a Leo, you have this, okay? Divine Feminines, I'm telling you. And you got to be protecting your energy, because if you're not protecting your energy and clearing correctly, you're blocking your intuition. It'll create difficulty with your crown, with your third eye. I'm telling you, just anyone coming into your space. Today I had someone stop by. They were supposed to move a piece of furniture, and I just felt like the energy was off, and it immediately changed where I was, and I had to clear some energy out. It was just strange. I was like, whoa, that was like, yeah, it's magic, right? Like, it's like, whoa, you're that intuitive, you're that sensitive to energy shifts that it's imperative that you are protecting your energy, okay? Let's pull a few of these full moon cards as well, or just moon cards in general. They want to speak. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon and Leo. See, and this is the thing. When we talk about pride, it's like, we can be prideful about our work. We can be passionate about things. But the question is, are you being too stubborn? Are you not seeing something that's right in front of you that Source is trying to show you? Are you just trying to prove something to yourself or someone else? When in reality, you don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need validation. You just need to move forward. That is the proof. Others will see you happy. Others will see you content. Others will see you glowing up. And if they miss the boat on that, then so be it, okay? Your commitment is being tested. You are good enough. Your hard work is paying off. Conclusions are within reach. Hold your vision. This is really important right now. Hold the vision, the magician here. Manifest exactly what it is you want in a connection. What do you want? That horn confirming. You want someone who's going to show up, communicate clearly. They're not going to play games with you. They're not going to ghost you. They're not going to do this stupid shit where they're like, I'm going to wait so many hours or minutes to respond. They're not playing games with your heart. Like that song, I feel like the Backstreet Boys, quit playing games with my heart. I mean, I'm telling you, like, do not allow anyone in your space that's going to do that, energetically or otherwise. Stop. What do you need to release? What do you need to release? Right now is the time to do it in Cancer season with this moon energy. And this person, or that thought that it would be that person, and I know that's hard to do, you guys. I know it is. But you really need to work on this and ask yourself, what is it in me that will not release this? Do you just feel like there's never going to be anyone else? Do you just feel like you're not worthy of a true conscious connection? Do you not trust Source to bring you the love that you're manifesting? Because they're going to. They're going to bring it to you. But they always bring you the vibrational match in which you're at. When you met your counterpart, you were both in the same frequency of wounded energy. As you've healed, if they've chosen not to, then you cannot be together. It's constantly, it's like oil and water. It's going to be problematic. You cannot force them to change or save them. You're very close to achieving your goal. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Again, many of you, if you can get through this, by Libra season, which is not far away, you guys, October, Many of you might have new love coming in. Do you hear that? The horn in the car? You really will. A win-win outcome is forecast. So focus on this and know that it's coming. I just did some TikTok content the other day about how many divine feminines who are fully releasing, they will have love coming in within the next 6 months. Before Christmas is what I kept saying. And this Libra card here tells me that's within the next 3 months. That's not that long at all. So get really clear, really specific, really concise. What is it you want? Because as this love comes in, you want to make sure that you manifested exactly what it is you want. Because God's going to serve it up on a gold platter for you. Okay? And in this other person, if they're not there, you need to, that's gone, that's gone. If someone's not equally giving and taking, if it's not balanced, it is not a conscious connection. But you need to first consciously recognize these thought patterns that you have and reprogram them. Say, no, why am I doing this again? You're making up a story about someone else instead of looking at the facts. What are the facts about this person? What have they done to me? How have they treated me? And how do I move forward and release this? Because the facts are, I hate to say it, they do not want to date you, right? They do not want to commit to you. They do not communicate clearly. They ghost you, and they've given you very little. They have not shown up for you in your weakest moments, right? Those are the facts. So I don't care how great the eye contact or the connection was in the beginning. At the end of the day, if this is where their energy is at, then you need to forgive, be at peace with it, and move on. Wish them the best. You know, I wish them the best. I send them all this light and love. But I'm no longer going to continue to send energy, thoughts, feelings towards this person. It only builds their ego higher, you guys. It does. And so pull away and put your energy towards someone, something that you want to create, whether it's work or a relationship, whatever it is. Now is the time to ask, especially towards the end of the month as we approach that new moon in Leo, okay? So just trust. I think many of you too are going to call in some soul family this month. Maybe start manifesting that. Your chakras are opening. Collaborate here. People who are looking to the future, people who are looking to new earth, okay? Also travel. If you're considering traveling, I would say that's a go or planning a trip. However, you lovers reversed, you better be really careful if you're wanting to travel with a counterpart or a lover. Ask yourself, if this isn't committed, if this isn't defined, why am I planning a vacation with them? Because that's something people do when they're dating. That's something people do when they're engaged or when they're married. You don't just plan trips and travel with people that you have feelings for if they don't reciprocate those feelings. Because then you go on the trip and people get drunk or whatever they do, and then it's really awkward, right? If they cannot communicate clearly what it is they want on this trip with you, is this a romantic getaway? Is this just a friend thing? What is this? If they cannot communicate that, do not go on the trip with them. But you traveling solo, I think, would be really great for you. I went on a trip by myself. My counterpart was all back and forth, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go. And I went by myself. I had the best time. So much fun, okay? So don't not go on the trip, but be very mindful of who you are traveling with, okay? Because many divine feminines, I hear it from clients all the time, they have their heart ripped to shreds because this person will say yes, pull back, will cancel at the last minute. I've heard of them canceling after the feminines already bought plane tickets and whatnot. Or they go on the trip, but they get to the trip and it's all about them, right? And then you're stuck in that environment and it's really awkward. It's very uncomfortable. And you don't want that. Protect your energy. I'm telling you, protect your energy and protect your finances right now as well. Okay, the next 2 weeks, really be mindful of how much money you're spending. Okay, I love you, Divine Feminine Leos. I promise you, if you can do this work over the next couple of weeks as you approach Leo season, you're going to be feeling good. You're going to be feeling good. Okay, I love you guys.